Hi, this is Shobhit, and in today's video we'll be talking about adjoint of a matrix, inverse and consistency of solutions involved in matrices and determinants. Please do follow us on our Facebook, Instagram and Telegram channels for your daily dose of math and physics. Let's get started with our JEE problems. So today's first problem is basically a matrix sum where a 2 cross 2 matrix is given and the adjoint of the matrix A times adjoint of the matrix is given as K times an identity matrix. So you have to find the value of K. So the first task is to find the adjoint of the matrix A. So adjoint of the matrix A will be written as, in order to find the adjoint we have to find the cofactors and then take the transpose. So cos x means for finding out this position I will hide this row and column and whatever element is there I will write that. So this is also cos x. Next one is I will hide this and this minus sin x, it will go into sin x because negative of that. For this I want sin x and it will be negative of that, and finally for this we have cos x just as it is. So if you forget how to find out the cofactor, it is like this: aij equal to minus 1 to the power I plus j into the minor. So I am writing as aij here, and this is the aij cofactor. Anyway, so this is the adjoint of the matrix. You have to find the transpose first, so that is cos x minus sin x, sin x, cos x. So now you have to find A times adjoint of A. So that is equal to cos x sin x minus sin x cos x times the adjoint, that is cos x minus sin x cos x. So when you multiply the two matrices, you will get, by row and column method, you will get cos square x plus sin square x. Next one is minus cos x sin x plus sin x cos x. Similarly, this one is minus sin x cos x plus cos x sin x, and ultimately you will get here sin square x plus cos square x. So basically you are getting a matrix which is equal to 1 0 0 1, and obviously the scalar which is multiplied to this matrix is plus 1. So the right option will be, that is K equal to 1. So the right option is option number B. For our second question today, a matrix equation is given as 3a cube plus 2a square plus 5a plus I equal to 0. You have to find the value of A inverse. So the best way to do this is to write the equation what we have and then multiply with A inverse on both sides. Now you should be very careful because you know that matrix multiplication is not commutative. So what we are going to do is I am going to multiply A inverse from the left hand side, or you can do it from the right hand side. In this case it's both the same. So I will multiply A inverse with the equation on the left hand side, and I will multiply with A inverse on the right hand side. So any matrix multiplied with a null matrix will give me a null matrix, and this will be written as 3a inverse a cube plus 2a inverse a square plus 5a inverse a plus a inverse I. So 3a inverse a cube can be written as 3a inverse into a square because matrix multiplication is associative, plus 2a inverse a into a plus 5. A inverse A will give me nothing but I, and A inverse into I will give me just A inverse. Any matrix multiplied with identity matrix will give the matrix itself. So 3 into this will become I A square plus 2IA plus 5I plus A inverse equal to 0. Now if I take any matrix multiplied with identity will be the same. So I will be left with 3A square plus 2A plus 5I plus A inverse equal to a null matrix. So what will be A inverse? A inverse equal to minus of 3A square plus 2A plus 5I, which should be equal to the first option if it was given an identity matrix. But since there is no identity matrix given, the right option will be none of this. Be very careful. This option and this option is not the same. There is no I given. Therefore, the right option is none of this. So today's last problem is basically an equation problem, and we have to determine the nature of the solution for these equations using matrix method. So the first thing that we need to know is we will write the equations in the form of matrix. So the equations will be written as Ax equal to B, where A is the coefficient matrix, that is 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 3, 5, 5, 9. X is the unknown matrix, that is in this case x, y, z, and capital B is the right hand side matrix, that is 1, 2, 4. So in order to determine the nature of solution, the main thing that is important is we have to find out A by B. Now what is A by B? I will write the matrix as 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 3, 5, 5, 9, followed by the right hand side matrix, that is 1, 2, 4. And we have to reduce this matrix in its row echelon form. And in the row echelon form, if it is found that rank of A by B is equal to order of the matrix A, then we will say that it is having a unique solution. And there are several other cases. So let's reduce this into the row echelon form. Row echelon form means it will turn into more or less like an identity matrix. So let's try that. So for getting the row echelon form, first step 1 is there, the other two elements must be 0. So we are doing R2 prime equal to R2 minus 2R1, R3 prime equal to R3 minus 5R1. So the matrix will be 1, 2, 3, 1, 0, minus 3, minus 3, 0, 0, minus 5, minus 6, minus 1. The next transformation that I am going to do is R2 prime equal to R2 divided by minus 3 and R3 prime equal to R3 divided by minus 1. So the matrix will be 1, 2, 3, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 5, 6, 1. Last step, I will do the operation on the third row, R3 prime equal to R3 minus 5 R2. So this will become 1, 2, 3, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, and this will be 0, 5 minus 5 is 0, 6 minus 5 is 1, and this is 1. So no further operation is possible that will simply take out 1. So the maximum possible rank, the maximum rank of the matrix A by B is equal to 3, which is equal to the order of the matrix. Therefore, we will say that for this type of problem, we will only have a single solution. There exists only one solution. Now, what happens if rank of A by B is less than the order? Then we will say that the matrix doesn't have any solution. It is no solution. And there are more other cases regarding this that we will discuss on a different problem, different video. Okay. Thank you for watching. Like, comment and subscribe to our YouTube channel Mathophy for your daily dose of math and physics.